Hey there, everybody. Daver here, and welcome to the show. How you doing, Chad?
Not so bad. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna review a little AEW Dynamite, but before we get into all that, everyone out there, we appreciate your support. YouTube is got a thing called an algorithm. But we would love you to elbow drop that like button, powerbomb that subscribe button, and leave a damn comment. We want to know what you're
Yeah.
thinking. But yeah, we appreciate your support. Everyone who subscribed, thank you very much. We both, well, all three of us, Chandler too, we all have full-time jobs, and we kind of do this for fun. We've
Yeah.
always loved wrestling for our entire life, basically. And yeah, we're into it all.
hmm
AEW, WWE, indie. Yeah, we love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, looking forward to the next indie show coming up. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, Prestige, Combat Clash, and that little bit larger venue than they usually
Yeah.
do it. Gonna have a lot of pretty big names there. Tony Storm, Cedric Alexander, Mustafa
Yeah.
Ali, The Inspiration, which I'm
Yeah.
not too familiar with. I know they were in WWE and TNA.
I'm gonna have to
Um,
swing by Mustafa Ali's merch table and remind him that he owes me $2.
yeah.
Still haven't dropped it.
I love it. I love that. Yep, yeah, he does. But yeah, man, Prestige is pretty cool. I am surprised I don't get more like national coverage,
Yeah.
or in the zeitgeist a little more. I mean,
True.
I've heard, them mentioned on Wrestling Observer. I think I've heard them mentioned on Fightful. But yeah, they're able to get some pretty big names, like
Yeah.
surprisingly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, really looking forward to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Now, what do you think though? Alan Angels, is he gonna drop the title?
He better, man.
Oh,
But
God, I hope
who?
so.
Who to? Like
I have no idea.
it's gotta be someone who can like
Reliably go to
come
the get to all the shows.
come back every
Yeah.
2 months or whatever. Um, it depends on who he's wrestling. Like, we don't know
Yeah.
the actual card. We know who's gonna be there, but yeah, who he's facing will have a lot to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll know. Then I'll have an opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, Mustafa Ali, didn't he? I think he re-signed with TNA. I
Oh,
think.
did he?
I
Cool.
think. I don't know for sure.
Mm,
I can't remember, but I think he did. That'd
yeah.
be that would be my guess. But didn't he face him last time we went too?
Yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
you
Yeah, that was
together?
that was the main event. It's a good main event.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. So I doubt it will be him. Hopefully Cedric Alexander will be heading to AEW soon, joining that Hurt
Right?
Syndicate. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure who it could be. Maybe one of the homegrown prestige talent could
That'd be cool.
take it off of him. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Drexel.
I don't think he has much longer left, huh? He's retiring soon.
Yeah, apparently, I keep hearing that, but he
Yeah.
keeps going.
Keeps showing up.
So yeah, yeah. But yeah, looking forward to that show. Like I said, larger venue, a lot more people, but still like intimate enough to where you could, no matter where you sit, you can see really well.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And it's comfy.
Yep, absolutely. But cool, yeah. Enough of prestige. We got a dynamite to
Yeah.
yap about.
Thank
Um,
God. Another good one.
yeah, my overall thoughts, man. Like, I really have maybe just one little nitpick about the whole thing. But overall, the wrestling was good. The stories were advanced pretty well.
Yeah.
Um, Main event was incredible. They're giving women, some spotlight, which I always will be happy about. We had Master P,
That was wild.
Shana Na. Yeah, man, everything was good. The in ring, all the matches were freaking exciting.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, that
moves, the
I was gonna
pace.
say that tag match, but both the tag matches, I guess, were that just stood out like god darn.
Yep. Yeah, good wrestling. I mean, with AEW, you can't really, you got to expect that the wrestling will be good, even
Yeah.
if maybe they're not developing the story that
Yeah.
well. But I mean, they're doing that. Um, I guess a couple of the matches really weren't story driven per se. Uh, let's see, Ricochet, Briscoe, they were just put together because they were on opposite sides of the $400,000 explosion match or
Yeah.
whatever they had.
Yeah.
Um, which really surprising. Briscoe got the win on that.
Yeah, I was shocked. Yeah, I thought as a singles guy, he kind of existed to lose.
Yeah, man, that made me feel pretty damn good. Let's see, Osprey and Brody King
Oof.
versus uh, Takeshita and Josh Alexander. So I guess kind of the reasoning behind that, they all were and or are currently in the Owen.
Yeah.
Osprey is the only one left out of the four that is still in it, but I guess okay, that I mean that makes sense. I mean it isn't
Yeah.
completely like random. Uh, who was the help me remember the $400,000 team? It was Team Osprey. Brody
Yeah. It
King
was
wasn't on it.
Osprey,
Kevin Knight,
Kevin.
Bailey, Mike
Yeah.
Bailey, and Briscoe.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I guess the Brody King thing was just he was in the Owen.
Yeah.
Uh he got beat.
He's Brody King. Throw him on TV.
Yeah, yeah. But I never would have thought I'd see Will Ospreay and Brody King, tagging together. Uh it was really great, even though they took the L. Um Don Callis family, my word.
Ooh.
Are they making the
Wow.
Death Riders look like a barbershop quartet?
I can't think of a single faction in anything I consume that I am now more threatened by. Like that felt legit. Like the end when everybody Romero, Trent comes back, and I was like, holy crap, they all look like scary ass thugs, like in the best possible way. I was like, I am I went from being like kind of amused and I was like amused heel heat to oh no, that's a scary faction. And like just in that moment, I'm like, oh my God, there's nothing that comes close to it right now in anything that I consume. Like WWE, like maybe the Paul Heyman stuff might turn into it, but yeah, Death Riders, thank you.
Yeah, dude, the Don Callis family, they're kind of badass. Like you
Yeah.
you want to boo them. Like it's
But you also
fun.
kind of want them in you want them to show up on your TV because you know it's going to be an amazing match and you kind of want them to win most of the time. Like
Yeah. Yeah,
ah,
man. You
I,
can't
I
go
know
wrong.
I know our baby boy Chandler never wants to see Takeshita to lose.
Yeah, yeah, man. And am I wrong? Did they make Rocky Romero like interesting and seem
Yeah.
like a threat? Like
Yeah.
how the what?
He doesn't he's not like that weird cartoony version of himself with the eye patch and stuff. It was like, oh no, he looked legit. Trent came out, looked legit. Like every single person, like I kind of want Joe to recruit some people and just do a giant faction war with these guys because I was like, those are your two good crazy factions.
Dude, Double or Nothing, I don't want the Bucks and the Death Riders versus Team AEW. I
Right?
want Don Callis family versus
Yeah.
Team AEW.
Yeah. Please. That'd be amazing.
But yeah, man, they're doing great. I mean, and not to mention they got Brian Cage and Mark Davis
Yeah.
injured, waiting in the wings to come back. Like,
Uh-huh.
God, dude, I hope they don't have to like lose people when they come back or they pull
No.
a Hobbs on them. Maybe
Right?
Davis. We could probably get Davis out of there. I'd be fine with
Yeah.
that. But dude, don't do Brian Cage dirty.
No. No, no, they could, yeah, they can almost do like an NWO sort of like feel because just this huge group of people that are gonna mess you up. It's amazing.
Yeah, I felt more NWO vibes than the Death Riders ever gave
Oh yeah, yeah.
because they got the numbers
Uh huh.
and
By
they're
the
bad.
by the way, did you just get a bad feeling the second they panned a camera to Ricky Morton and the?
Oh, dude.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, they brought him here. Every time they show up, they get fucking annihilated.
Didn't FTR like do that to them before?
Yeah, they like tied them in chairs up and stuff, right? They like sort of and
Like
and
even
did
like
and didn't the Death Riders kill them once too?
man, I thought
And I'm
FTR
pretty
did it
sure
when they
they
were
and I'm pretty
heels.
sure they took a code red from like somebody at one like one of the on their first appearance. Like
Ah,
every
man.
time they show up, they just get mugs. Like I would be blocking Tony Khan's number at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Uh, but man, don't get me going on that arena, that hot fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they were into it. Oh man, I
Yeah, I didn't
that
know New Orleans was such a good wrestling city, but then like their WrestleMania that like they have one coming, but the one they had before was just fantastic too. So
yeah, man. And I say every week, like the smaller venues, they're selling out. These are the people that want to be there.
yeah.
Like it makes them more engaged. They want to chant with everyone. They know what's going on. They follow the product.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, man, it just makes the TV experience that much better.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, man. A lot of good dude, that Young Bucks, Mike Bailey,
Yeah.
Kevin Knight match, dude, the crowd was insane.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I was telling you, oh, I text you mid match, like, this is crazy. Because like
Mhm.
the Bucks, I was like, oh, the Bucks are back for match. I was like, okay, here we go. Like it'll be a good match, but you know, the Bucks just, oh no, they're back. Like that was vintage. Like they went for it. It was awesome.
Yeah, man. Uh, but yeah, let's go ahead and break it down in order here. Um, oh yeah, we got the AEW logo back in the ring.
Yeah.
That made me feel good. It looked great. Like I'm not
Hmm.
gonna lie, that made me feel really good. It looked good. Um, I don't know. I wish could be a fly on the wall and know why Tony Khan
Right.
made that call, but maybe it was because WWE's putting all that dumb crap on their ring,
Right. Dude
and they're like, look,
wipes.
it's like, look how we can do it, just simplistic. Like I don't
Uh huh.
know. But yeah, man. So we got Tony Schiavone opening up in the ring with Master P. Uh, I got a lot of fond memories of him in WCW, No Limit Soldiers, all wearing that camouflage stuff. I liked how he had the camouflage jacket on. He did the make him say, Shadanana. Uh, yeah, really good stuff. He introduces the ops. Joe comes out. Uh, he's talking about they wanted to have their celebration in New Orleans. No one knows how to party like them. They talk about uh, this young athlete program or whatever Master P's putting on. Uh, then they're interrupted by the Death Riders.
Mm.
Marina Shafir distracts everyone, so Moxley, Claudio, and Yuta can attack them from behind. Uh, they kind of take control of the ops. They turn to Master P, uh, but they all end up getting choked out by the ops. Master P's like, "All right, get them, choke them." But then the Young Bucks and Okada come out, make the save with chairs. Moxley kind of yells at them, but Shafir pulls him back. They get out of the ring. Uh, Swerve shows up. The Elite kind of backtrack and retreat up the stage, but Kenny Omega's music hits. He shows up on the ramp with a chair. The Elite uh, run away through the crowd. We got Team AEW basically in the ring. Uh,
Yeah.
Joe calls out Moxley. He wants his AEW title back. Emphasis on his, and he kind of gives Swerve a look when he says that, and
Uh-huh.
Swerve kind of gives him a look. So yeah, man. Uh, what do we got here? On what, Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
We don't have a main event for that. Maybe it could be a triple threat, Joe,
Ooh.
Swerve, and Moxley,
Yeah, I
because
would not
Joe
say
ain't
no
getting
to
that.
that.
Joe ain't getting that title. They did announce Joe versus Moxley at uh, Beach Break.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think he's winning that on a non pay per view. It'd be pretty freaking fun if he did, though.
Right?
I'd be fine with that. But yeah, man, I liked it. Team AEW, so the Ops, Kenny, Swerve. That'll probably be our Anarchy in the Arena team,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
which
yeah,
I'm
Anarchy.
all for that.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
kind of my favorite of all their crazy plunder matches.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss me a good Stadium Stampede.
Oh, true. Actually, that's the one that I was editing in my head. I-
Freaking Sammy Guevara, freaking getting hit by the golf cart,
yeah.
Hangman on the horse.
Uh-huh.
Dude, yeah, that was fun. That was like the first Double or Nothing, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe the second one. I don't remember. That
It
was the
was
second one. That
pandemic
was
times. Yeah, it's
Pandemic.
pandemic times because
The, the main event was Brody Lee versus
yeah.
Moxley, if I remember correctly. Thanks. Mox
Yeah,
was
that's right.
the
That was a good
champ at that.
finish. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. Um, I got no problem with the segment. Everything was good. It kept the story churning, development. Uh, like I'm trying to like think of how I want to describe how I feel about the Death Riders. Like I don't like hate the idea of them like I did maybe a month ago,
Right?
but I don't want to feel like I'm just getting numb to it. Like
Yeah.
it is slightly more interesting now that they're like on the back foot.
Yeah, no, I think the end is near and we're starting to see where this is going and it's like, okay, well, we're almost there and they're not as it's not as annoying and terrible as it once was. So it's like I can live with it and also I'm sort of fantasy booking how we're going to get there now and it's my opinion is they're going to sort of these current loose threads they're going to probably wrap them up like you said maybe in a triple threat and then at the end of the match I think Moxie's going to end up with it and then that's going to be like light the fucking Darby rub drops down from the rafters kind of thing and then they'll set up that feud and probably get it on him. Not ideal but at least we're moving on.
Yeah. Man, I did read a article. Darby's got a while, man, on that mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it takes a freaking while. Like, so yeah, we'll see. Uh, I don't know, man. I'm like mentally prepared for him to do it, but
Right?
uh, deep down, I don't want that. But
Yeah.
yeah, next up. Oh, good.
I was gonna say, yeah, at this point, I'm just happy that there's progression, and I actually even can kind of respect that they've made a plan and they're sticking to it.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
because like I said, like I've been saying, like, remember when AEW was not exactly our cup of tea, and I was like, give it time. It gets bad and it gets good and it gets bad and it gets good. And this is our first real big drought. Now it's like they've kind of pulled out of that. And it's just really this one program that I don't even hate no more, but I'm just kind of looking forward to it getting good again.
Yeah. I mean, they got Jericho off of there. Cope
Yeah.
is gone.
Uh huh.
Uh, like 2/3 of the criticism we had is gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But anyway, after that, we got the patriarchy. Uh, Christian takes Nick's Ring of Honor TV title. This is Nick should be thanking him for pushing him. He's the real reason he won. Uh, he says, Christian says him and Mother Wayne celebrated all night long after he won the Ring of Honor TV title.
Nice.
Nick tries to take his title back. Uh, Christian kind of won't let him, but ends up putting it back on his shoulder and says, I love my family. Oh man, he's so gonna turn on Nick Wayne or vice versa, dude. Is it just me or is it funny watching Kip Sabian back there just kind of look back and forth like, oh.
Yeah. This is awkward.
He's like, why did I join this faction? Yeah, man, hopefully Luchasaurus is getting better, man. They gotta get
Right?
him. Maybe they're waiting for him to pull the trigger on the implosion.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be a fun one. He comes back and just ends it all.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Um, yeah, Christian Cage, I'm never gonna knock what he's doing.
Mhm.
After that, we get Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe. Um, Man, Mark Briscoe gets the win.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Uh, let's see. Ricochet kicks out of a big monster clothesline. Then Briscoe counters a cover uh, while Ricochet has his legs up on the ropes into a cradle for the win, man. AEW and their cradles, bro.
Yeah. I didn't hate that one. I liked how they reversed it with the feet on the ropes and stuff. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah. Yeah. He figured out a way to combat that cheater Ricochet and get the win from him. But yeah, Ricochet attacks Briscoe with a chair, then pulls out his golden scissors. But then Kevin Knight runs out to make the save, helping out
Yeah.
Briscoe. Um, but yeah, man, really great match. Let's see. I liked Ricochet going up to the bald guy in the crowd and like they're
Yeah.
making fun of us.
Uh-huh. He is so
And
good. He is thriving right now.
thriving, and he yells at Briscoe, "You're bald too."
Fair.
Uh, I like Briscoe's got Ricochet in a headlock and just starts slapping his head.
Yeah.
Let's see. Really nice 450 splash from Ricochet. We get a Cactus Jack elbow drop off the apron from Briscoe. Um, yeah, really great match, man.
Yeah. I don't know
Briscoe's
why that
great.
pops me so much that he started doing that.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Yeah, really great match. I'm glad it was put together. I'm a monster fan of Ricochet and Mark Briscoe. He's like the backbone of Dynamite. Probably Collision too. He's probably on that too. We're just not watching it, but he's super reliable. I like how they were kind of talking about. Let me back up here. I like the commentary. I liked Ian Riccaboni on
Yeah.
commentary.
Yeah,
I
that
guess
was kind of the dynamic duo right there.
yeah. Shivani was playing the Mean Gene for the night.
Yeah. I was into it. Like that's the format they should keep.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, they were kind of making the point that Briscoe's, he's a tag team guy, and he's only been a singles wrestler for a year and a half, and he's still trying to figure out, the timing and catching his breath and all that stuff. I liked how
Mhm.
they were talking about that.
Yeah. No, I love it when they add like legitimacy to the matches. Like it's kind of cool to give you that insight, and yeah, just definitely just makes it feel more vibrant.
Absolutely. But yeah, great match. Love Ricochet, love Mark Briscoe. Really good stuff. And yep, Kevin Knight made the save, but he will pay for that later.
Yeah.
Uh, Coming up after that, we get an FTR segment. We got Tony Schiavone in the ring playing Mean Gene. He's introducing FTR, but gets interrupted by FTR's new agent, Stokely Hathaway. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you. He's back on TV. Uh, really like that guy. Um, he's a great heel manager, like no doubt about
So
it.
good.
I like the dynamic, him and FTR. Um, He's talking about how FTR was suspended for accidentally knocking someone over and touching Tony Schiavone. He talks about Hangman committing arson and Ricochet stabbing people and Moxley uh, acts of terrorism and extortion, and none of them are punished.
He's not
Uh,
wrong. He's not wrong.
No. He says he'll have FTR's suspension removed from their record. Um, Cash gets on the mic. He says they attacked Garcia because Garcia left them no choice. Uh, they got, uh, or they helped him get the TNT title. Now it's FTR first. No more helping people. Dax wants the Rock and Roll Express to who are up in the crowd to get in the ring. They do. He's asking them a bunch of questions, but when they're about to answer, he just pulls the mic away from them and answers for them. Really good stuff. Uh, let's see. Uh, After that, Ricky Morton just kind of is like, "We're not gonna let you make us look dumb or whatever." And then Stokely pulls out their new shirt and it's FTR the Legend Killers. And he's like, "This one's for you." Throws it at Morton and they kind of push Robert Gibson away and they give poor Ricky Morton a spike pile driver right there in the
Yeah.
ring, dude. It looked like snug too, man.
Yeah. I swear, man, that dude still loves to take a bump or something because he's taking some gnarly ones in AEW.
Yeah, dude, he's got to be like in his 60s, bro. Like,
Oof. God
but
bless
yeah,
him.
yeah. But then the Paragon run out and run off FTR. I hate that name. It's so bad.
too close too close to the pinnacle for me. I just keep like
Inflating the two.
yeah.
Yeah, man, it's not good. Why couldn't they just be the undisputed anything?
Yeah.
undisputed Paragon. Let's do that. Damn, dude. Uh, but yeah, they're I don't know, man. They're kind of dorky again. So
Yeah.
I just don't know. Maybe they're more of a collision act now. So we'll see, man. Um, yeah. I do feel like the segment went a little longer than it maybe should have, but
Little bit.
I'll forgive that for Stokely Hathaway being involved. It
Yeah.
canceled that out for me. Uh, like I said, I'm a big fan of his. He's super valuable. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
a
I guess
valuable.
I was kind of bummed when it just kind of dropped the him and Stat because I was endlessly entertained by those two.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm still digging heel FTR. They're even more interesting that they have Stokely. I'm interested to know what Chandler thinks about it.
Right?
It's a pretty big development. I'd like to get his
Yeah.
insight on that.
Stay tuned
Uh,
till Monday.
yeah. But yeah, I'm digging FTR now. Next up, we got the Young Bucks versus Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight.
Oof.
Uh, man, oh man, Nick Jackson looked so good, man. That freaking handspring face buster flipping right through the ropes into the moonsault thing. Oh my god, like fluid motion. That dude
Yeah.
is insane. Uh, so yeah. Uh, uh, we got a spot where the Bucks give Knight a doomsday device off the barricade. We get a TK driver to Bailey off the barricade. Um, see, there was a spot where uh, Nick Jackson was on Mike Bailey's shoulders and Kevin Knight was on Matt Jackson's shoulders, and they're just freaking
that
brawling. The crowd freaking went nuts when they did that. It was
that
good.
was pretty fun.
They were rowdy for the whole match, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kevin
That's lots of
Knight,
reason to be. It was fantastic.
yeah, man, dude, Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey are hella
Yeah.
over. Hella, dude. They're like the young blood, the future of like, oh god, what a good get for AEW.
Yeah.
I'm glad they chose AEW. Just makes TV so much more fun. Um, but at one point, Ricochet distracts Kevin Knight, um, allowing the Bucks to hit the trigger for the win. Um, so yeah, Ricochet got his comeuppance. But yeah, we're just gonna get Kevin Knight versus Ricochet at some point. Who's gonna argue with that?
Oof. Yeah, that'll be amazing.
Great match, fantastic match. Young
Yeah.
Bucks looked incredible.
And I like how
Bailey and
he's
Knight looked great.
doing the I like how he's bringing the new people in now. Like he makes a bit of a deal of them, but no like awkward lights out moments that feel then you're like, "Hey, wait, who's that?" Like
Yeah.
and he's giving them like and he's giving them things to do. Like he's cut like it feels like he's bringing everybody in with at least a bit of a plan now as opposed to okay, here's 6 weeks of really of some weird booking and then okay, you're going to go away now. Like I feel like feels like everybody's being treated like not better, but like with a decent plan in place now.
Yeah, he'll be on TV for a little over a month, then you'll get relegated to Collision.
Yeah,
They'll just put you in Ring of Honor.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, man, incredible match, dude. The Young Bucks have not lost a step.
yeah. I
Even
thought they,
Matthew
yeah, I
looked
thought they looked
incredible.
better than they have in quite some time. Like What,
Yep.
Revolution 2024? They look pretty good, but I don't even think they look that good.
Yeah, they're in great shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, really, really enjoyed that match. Can't wait to see what they do next. Then we get a Tony Storm promo. Tony
And
wishes
ridiculous.
the
How
dude
does
the
she do
part.
this every week? How does she not
God,
run out of shit to say?
yep. She wishes the participants of the Owen Hart Cup uh, good luck. Uh, Man, let's see some of the shit she was talking about here. I actually didn't write down every bit of it this time. Um, let's see. She made a comment about, gosh, I wish I had it on me. Something about she's going to be at the TCM Film Festival for some little sci-fi movie, and Renee's like, "You mean The Empire Strikes Back?" And she's like, "No, what you say? No one can strike this back," or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, man. So she
Yeah.
throws out
Told the
an
women
oak.
to rip their tits off.
Yeah, but don't get any blood on my pearls.
Ay, ay,
Uh,
ay.
Dude, she's gold, man. She's the best female wrestler
Yeah,
in the world today. Like her character, her in ring, everything's perfect.
yeah.
Uh, WWE doesn't have anything that comes close. Like Rhea Ripley doesn't have that character work. She's freaking great. She's a
Ah,
badass in the
yeah.
ring. But there's no one they can just like do a promo like that, right?
No, no, no. And like I said, I don't understand. Like, I feel like every week she uses up all of her material and then she comes back with a whole other, like, I'm just like, how does she do this every friggin' week? It's incredible.
She better be on commentary for the Monet
Oh, yeah.
Hater match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof, that's gonna be
Um,
another one with Monet's selling and Haters crazy offense. That is gonna be awesome.
Dude. Oh, yep. Gonna be good. But yeah, she throws out a eliminator uh challenge for Collision. Queen Amanada answers the challenge, and man, she looks good too. Woo! Love Queen
Yeah.
Amanada. Love me some Queen Amanada.
Yeah. No,
Um,
every time she pops out, I'm always like, she needs a push, but like she you could put the strap on her tonight and I would not be surprised. Like she looked like $1,000,000.
yeah, a few of the women I really wish they'd push hard is her. Uh, I need to get back on the Harley Cameron push.
Yeah.
I feel like she cooled off, and someone who's really low on the list on the card, Lady Frost, man. I like
Oh,
her
yeah.
so
She's
much.
so fun to watch.
And what happened to Anna Jay? Maybe she's
Mhm.
like on vacation with Jack Perry. I don't know.
Who knows?
Mm. Yeah, man, she just kind of disappeared. Again, we don't know what's going on Ring of Honor, but
Yeah.
maybe they're there. Uh, but yeah, man, this is great. Tony Storm's awesome. One of my favorite, or my favorite, actually, female,
Yeah.
performer in the business today. And we're gonna see her live at Prestige. So can't beat
Oof.
that.
Yeah. I can't lie. I almost dropped the $60 for the meet and greet.
Yeah, man. Like, oh, I'd probably get nervous or something.
Right?
Uh, yeah, she's great, man. But anyway, we got a Hurt Syndicate segment. They all come out to the ring. Um, MVP was talking about everyone they faced for the belts. Haven't been back yet because they hurt them so bad. And they said the gates of agony said they love being hurt, and look where they are. They're gone. Uh, Bobby Lashley starts to talk, but he's interrupted by a luxury car pulling in the back on the big screen. MJF steps out of it. He comes out. They hit his music. MJF joins them in the ring. He wants 3 thumbs up. MVP and Shelton, Benjamin end up giving the thumbs up. Shelton gives him uh, the thumbs up because MVP likes him so much. So he did it for MVP, not for the girls or the watch. Now it's Bobby Lashley's turn. Uh, MJF kind of lays out his case. He knows AEW better than anybody. He knows how to cut corners and how to win at all costs. He says they'll get all the gold. They'll run pro wrestling. He says him and Bob got off on the wrong foot. Has been a little prickly with him. He is able to, after a couple tries, get out an apology. Uh, he says, "I'm sorry." He tells Bobby before he uh, gives him a thumbs up or a thumbs down that he can have the luxury car he drove in. Uh, Bobby's like, "You got the keys? Let's go look at it." So he wants to go see it. They walk to the back. Uh, Bobby and Shelton get in the car. He starts the car and starts to like creep forward, and MJF's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Thumbs up! I need the thumbs up!" Sticks his hand out and thumbs down, baby, and just drives away. Um, so MJF is about to uh, have a tantrum, but MVP is like, "Remember, you got to give the people what they want. A hug." Is that what's happening? Uh, but yeah, man, what else can he do? Uh,
He'll think of something. He always does.
I was watching Steven Larson, and they're like Bobby was probably gonna give him a thumbs up after he laid his case out, but then he like
Right?
cheapened the deal when he threw in the car.
Uh-huh.
Uh, he probably sabotaged the vote. So yeah, this stuff is great, man. It's not getting stale. Like basically every week they're just voting. First we got the MVP, thumbs up, no one else. Then we got the Shelton Benjamin now, no Bobby, but yeah, man, it's entertaining. Um, MJF is really over. Like this is good. This is a good program. And I do you think he'll get in eventually?
Yeah, I think he'll get in for a short time, then they'll swerve him and screw him somehow. Kind of get him like right, real close to getting that title belt shot that he wants, and then like Lashley will turn the tables on him. Like, what do you mean? I want that belt.
Got a weird feeling we might get a MJF face turn out of this.
He's starting to get those kinds of reactions from the crowd again.
Yeah, I know. Yep. So we'll see, man. I'm intrigued. I'm entertained. I love it.
Mhm.
It's not getting old for me. Like even though they're almost doing the same thing every week, it's
Yeah,
still
yeah. It
different
it
enough.
it progresses just enough.
Yeah. Yep. Good stuff. A lot of fun. Then we get a Hangman Adam Page promo. He's interrupted by MJF. MJF makes fun of Page's hair, says it looks like the kind of haircut you get when you meet your wife at the family reunion.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Paige tells him to get in your car and leave. Oh, wait, there is no car. Paige
Aw.
says he beat MJF at Revolution. MJF says Paige uh, can't understand how the Hurt Syndicate gets him closer to the AEW World Title. MJF says Paige will choke in the Owen. Paige says he has something for MJF to choke on.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, man, I like how they still got that rivalry going on. I'm actually pretty excited to get
Yeah.
uh Hangman MJF 3 at some point. So
Yeah,
they're 1-1.
I like how everything seems to inform like Hangman's past really informs what he's doing now. Like it's like everything he runs in now seems to always have that like legacy behind it now where like him and Strickland, him and MJF, like basically him and anybody that's been there since day one
The
is like,
Elite.
yeah, it's like a lot of wrestling feuds are always like in the here and now, but his stuff always has that like just that always references the its rich backstory, and it's like so yeah, awesome for me.
Yeah, man, like 6 years of history going on for
Yeah,
him. It's really good. But yeah, man, and I like how, MJF now is in a Hangman Page promo. Like he's
yeah,
like it's a living, breathing world, like you always say. Like everything's connected. Like he's not
yeah.
just off in MJF Island or Hurt Syndicate Island. Like everything's connecting. And like the Team AEW, Kenny,
Yeah.
Swerve, the Ops,
Oh,
like
that was such a well booked segment. Just how I just kept rolling. It was like, all right, this is where we're getting. Then another entrance music starts. You're like, I don't even know anymore. This is great.
yeah, man. Yeah, really well done, man. So yeah, after that we get a banger of a tag match. Will Ospreay teaming with Brody King versus Josh Alexander and Takeshita. Woo, what a match.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Basically, Takeshita helps Josh Alexander give Brody King a C4 spike for the win. Uh, Post match, we get a beat down to Osprey and Brody King. Fletcher uh, joins them in the ring, and then here comes Adam Page. Man, he's been looking for Fletcher. Uh, he makes the save, but then he's attacked by Trent and Rocky Romero, dude. Like they're actually interesting and
I never thought I'd
dangerous.
be so happy to see those two. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, man. Like what a way to like make someone relevant. Uh Paige gets another brain buster from Kyle Fletcher, and the entire Don Callis family stand tall. Dude, they are a threat.
Yeah.
Like they make the Death Riders look like chumps.
Yeah. I was saying before, there's no factions in wrestling right now that have this gravitas. Now that's was the word I was trying to think of earlier. Like they look like a threat, they feel like a threat, yet I still kind of want to see him win all the time. Like I don't know what kind of weird black magic that Don Callis pulled off, but wow.
Yeah. They're cool. They should be the main storyline.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, I'd for uh Anarchy in the Arena, I'd rather have Don Callis family versus Team
Yeah.
AEW any day of
Ah,
the week.
just or like just go huge. Like even absorb a couple more members and just do an insane stadium stampede. I would be so down for that.
Mhm. Yeah, me too, man. Uh, and again, like I'm afraid, like they better keep the numbers. Like when Brian Cage and Mark Davis are better, don't just be like, okay, that means Rocky Romero's got to leave or
Yeah.
Trent, or just keep the freaking dude. They need a massive, massive amount of people. Like that was the closest to NWO vibes I've felt in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Like I got a tiny hint of that from the Death Riders from the beginning, but then that went away real quick.
Yeah, yeah, no, like I said, he found the algorithm. Like I said, that specific group of people, the the level of violence they can portray, like they are scary. They just look scary. It's awesome. Yet, like, throw Takeshita in a match. I want to see him win. Throw Fletcher in a match. Pretty happy if he wins. Like Archer, I don't want to see him win every now and then because he's still awesome. Like, I'm like, as a group, they are terrifying heels, but I love each of them individually. I like this. They did such a cool job with it.
Like, they got the NWO feel because they're bad guys, they cheat,
Yeah,
but they're cool.
yeah,
The Death Riders are bad guys. They cheat, but they're just like
yeah,
aggro, angry
yeah. And the stuff they
meatheads,
do
you
is
know?
stupid, like the bleach stuff and all that. It's like that, like the Dog Callus group. They just do fucking awesome violence. Like they're not cartoonish about it. They're just scary.
Yep. Yeah, man. They're probably the best heel faction until the Dangerous Alliance heats up. Don Callis family's
Yeah,
got the award right now.
yeah, yeah. No, and like kind of waiting and seeing with what's going on with on WWE with the Paul Heyman stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
That's
We got
interesting. Braun Breaker, I was pretty stoked about that. That was a fantastic Raw.
gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, man, Don Callis family, they're doing it right, man. Really good stuff. Um, Main event time. It's
Ooh.
time for the main event.
I was
We
thrown when I wasn't paying that close of attention, and so when that match ended, I was like, okay, now what's the main event tonight? And I was like, oh, that was it. Cool.
that was it, dude. Owen Hart Cup uh semifinals for the women's bracket. Jamie Hayter versus Kris Statlander. Man, oh man. Like I've said, I didn't realize Jamie Hayter was like literally as tall as Statlander.
Yeah.
Matched her power for power. They're trying to shoulder tackle each other. Uh, it was almost like one of the ladies would do a move, and then the other one would be like, "Oh yeah, look what I can do." You know what
Uh
I
huh.
mean? Like it was insane, dude. Uh, at one point, we got a dragon sleeper applied to Jamie Hayter. Hayter escapes, putting Statlander in a head scissors submission. Statlander picks up Jamie Hayter on her shoulders to get out of that head scissors and then drives her into the mat. Hayter kicks out after a 450 splash. Jamie Hayter lariat Statlander as Statlander's coming off the top rope. That was so freaking cool. Uh, and then Hayter hits the Haterade for the win.
Hell yeah.
Uh, she's going to Double or Nothing to face Monet. And speak of the devil, Mercedes Monet walks out to the stage to taunt Jamie Hayter, and that was Dynamite. And there was no overage.
No,
It ended right at 7. Right at 7.
good job. He did it.
Um, yeah, man. I'm I'm loving it. That was a great match. Two powerful
Yeah.
ladies. I don't have any problem with it being Hater. For one, we're getting a first time ever match, and
Yeah.
Monet's winning, but I understand that they're not going to have Statlander like, okay, here's your third try, and you're going to
Yeah.
lose. Like, I like how
Yeah.
they
No,
didn't
she
put her
gets
in that
another
spot.
shot. She's got to win it.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, I love Jamie Hayter. I'm glad she got her visa issues taken care of. Back on Dynamite. I'm forever a fan of hers. She's so
Yeah.
good in the ring. And again, I didn't realize like size wise and powerful how even she is with Statlander.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fantastic. I was shocked at how into that match I was. I was like, yeah, they really went for it. Like they both have that awesome combination of like they can do the power wrestling, but they can also do some pretty fantastic like Not necessarily high flying, but like technical spots.
Yeah. Dream match wise, I'd love either Hayter or Statlander versus Rhea Ripley.
Oof. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, man. Maybe we'll get that super show one day. Probably not. But yeah, man, and Dynamite flew by for me. Like
Yeah.
I didn't need to get on my phone for any part of the show.
No.
Um, I was engaged, I was entertained.
Yeah.
Everything was boom, 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 boom. The pacing was great. Nothing really lagged except for the FTR thing went a little longer than it
Yeah.
maybe should have, but it wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah. No, it's like the criticisms are now minor and it's like, you know, taking the show from like very good to amazing is like kind of the distinction now. But
Yeah,
yeah, for me, like, and the other one minor one I would have had was I kind of wish that the Christian storyline was just a little further along. Like it was just enveloping a little faster. I feel like it's just kind of a little stagnant. Still love
like
it.
I
Like throw
said,
Christian on
I
my TV, I'm happy. But
I think they're waiting for Luchasaurus, and they just
yeah,
kind of keep it relevant enough. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Uh, yeah, man, I really enjoyed Dynamite. I wanted to look real quick too, and I wanted to go through the roster to see how many people are injured. There's a lot of them, a lot of people. All right, here we go. Okie dokie. Starting out here. Go until I find someone. Some of these freaking pictures are hilarious. The Billy Gunn is just like he's still got the acclaimed shirt and
oh, that's
doing the
funny.
scissor. Oh, Brandon Cutler's still on there.
Oh,
Okay, Brian Cage. Should we count Brian Danielson? Because he needs a surgery. He's not technically signed. I think that counts.
yeah.
Uh, Buddy Matthews. Wow, Colt Cabana's still on the roster.
Somebody should tell him CM Punk's not there anymore. Maybe he can come back now.
Right. Um, Cope is technically kayfabe injured,
Yeah.
so I don't really want to count that. Um, Eddie Kingston or Griff Garrison.
Who the F is Griff Garrison?
Should we count Hook?
Is that kayfabe or real?
Right, I just don't know. Jay White,
That's heartbreaking. Man, every time he gets the momentum.
mhm. Juice Robinson. Should we count Keith Lee? Kind of
I don't
no.
think he's injured. He's got like other health stuff going on. I think there's a distinction there.
What about Kill Switch?
And I wouldn't call that an injury either. He got sick. Like little different.
Kota Ibushi? He's got an ankle thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Davis. What happened to Matt Sydal?
No idea.
I've seen him in a while. Oh, they still have Brody Lee on the roster
Uh,
and -1.
-1 had his first match.
No shit.
Yeah,
Where
he
at?
did some indie thing over WrestleMania weekend. He came out for something.
Oh, cool. Wow, Nick Camarado's still on here.
Yeah, love that
All
guy.
right. Orange Cassidy, he's injured, which is a bummer. I kind of miss him, damn it.
Yeah, he was one of those like threads that was always constant.
Yeah. Uh, Pack. Near the end here. Technically not Scorpio because he is ready to go. Might be. Oh, the Blade. He's injured.
Yeah,
Um, Trent's back now. Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum, their names are phonetically close together, so they're together
uh-huh.
on the roster. Wardlow, his knee's still hurt, technically.
Yeah, yeah. Mark Anthony,
Oh yeah,
Brian Cage.
forget about Mark Anthony. And then I don't know, the women's roster. Can't really think of anyone who's
Sky Blue, she's still out.
yeah, Sky Blue. Miss Mercedes Martinez. She was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I miss Nyla Rose too. She's probably on Ring of
yeah.
Honor.
Haven't seen her for a while.
Rebel, she's still on the roster. She hasn't been
Uh,
on TV in like 3 years. Oh, yeah, Red Velvet. She's the women's TV champion in Ring of Honor.
well, good for her. Maybe.
Um, I guess Ty Mello doesn't really count. She just had a baby. That wasn't an injury. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She got the parasite removed. She's fine now, right?
yeah. So we got at least 14 members of the roster injured. Not
Huh.
that great. Not that cool. But yeah, just kind of wanted to look at that real quick. Um, yeah. Um, I guess our next recording. Are we finally at the retro view? Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Macho
finishing off
Man,
the trilogy.
DDP, Great American Bash, 1997.
Nice. Yeah. Probably watch that Sunday. So it's nice and fresh in my head for the next recording where Chandler should be back.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that just about does it. Can't think of anything else I want to really talk about. Unless you got anything, I think we're gonna hit the road.
Yeah, I think it is time to do the thing.
Cool. And everyone out there, don't you forget to elbow drop that like button, power bomb that subscribe button, and leave a damn comment. We want to know what you think. Other than that, we're outie. Bye.
Like a belly button.